Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. Today we're going to do Unit 5, Lesson 4, Writing Linear Functions from 2 points from the line. Now, before we get started, I just want to review a few terms. Let's start with the term linear function. The graph on the right shows a line. Here's my line. What linear function represents the line shown on that graph? So let's highlight this a little bit because it's important, and I just, highlight ahead of time because me. And here we go. A linear function is an equation. So let's start with that. Linear functions are equations. And because it's linear, it's an equation in the form of y equals mx plus b. Those are our linear equations. Okay, so here's my line, and it says choose blank from the line. What's the only thing on this line? Well, points. So let's write down the points that are on this line. Let's start with this point down here. We will call that -6, -2, because look, here's 0. 6 to the left, down 2, -6, -2, and this other point, which is at +7, +2. So that's at 7, 2. Okay, so choose 2 points from the line. And let's write the coordinates down here so that I can use them when I'm working. So write their coordinates. Right there, coordinates. So what's that first point that we wrote? -6, -2. And I'm going to highlight the second one. You know why I highlight things. Let's just use that for differentiation. There we go. And the other point is 7, 2. There's my 2 points. Okay, find the slope. Oh, I know how to do that. Here we go. Rise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rise 4. Run. Oh, I'm going left for my run. So run left means that it's going to be -1, right? So my slope, m, rise over run, 4 over -1 equals -1. Rise over run. Haha. But I want to teach you how to do it if you don't have the graph to count the boxes. So we already know, nope, it's not -1, silly Bono, it's -4. So look, rise over run, 4 over -1, my m is -4. So I'm just going to put a little puffy cloud of happiness around that because my slope is -4 and that makes me happy. But now I'm going to show you how to do it using the slope formula. You remember the slope formula? It was all the way back here on page 15. Look, slope formula, it's everywhere. It's like cooties. So here we go. Slope formula. So first that. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's label these guys. We'll call this x1 and y1 and x2 and y2. And now substitute. So where the y was, you know what, I'm going to put some highlight here too. Start with some substitution and some highlighting. You know what, this is a little small. Let me make that a little bit bigger so you can see better. Here we go. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? I just realized I'm a fool. This is -7, so it's -7 minus -6. I'm looking at it going, that's not going to work in my head. So here we go. Let's try this. -7 minus -6, -7 minus, that's better. 2 minus -2, ugh, 2 plus 2, keep change. -7 plus 6. Okay, 2 plus 2 is 4. -7 plus 6 is -1. Hey, that looks familiar. Right there, maybe. So 4 divided by -1 is -4. So now I have my m equals -4. That's going to be in a puffy cloud of happiness. That's my slope. I'm actually going to label that and write the word slope. There we go. That's the slope, -4. Except, what do you need to write an equation? Well, I know I need the slope. I also need the y-intercept. And up here, where I had my slope, -4, I could use this same graph to find here's the y. Oh, yeah, here's the problem. I can't find the y-intercept from this graph. But I can find the y-intercept from the slope and a point. So how do I do that? Again, I have to look back in my notes. Oh, bono. Here we go. Write the equation in slope-intercept. Okay. I can find from one point and a slope. Remember y, x, y, mb? I'm going to write that down. Now we need to find the y-intercept, quote, the b, to write the line. So in order to write that, you need x, y, m, b. Remember x, y, m, b? And you need that equation, y equals mx plus b. And now we're going to fill in some x and a y. Wait a second. What point am I mean, I know the m right away is -4. So what point am I going to use for x and y? Well, guess what? It doesn't matter. You can use any old point. I'm going to use the first point we had, which was -6, -2. So here's my point, -6, -2. And my x is -6, and my y is -2. -6, -2. And it's just b that I have to find out. So substitute everything you know. Y, -6, equals slope, -4. Now my x and my m are next to each other, so I have to put parentheses there, -2 plus b. Okay, keep my equal signs there. -6 doesn't change. -4 and -2 is -8. Wait, did I do that backwards? Yes, you're a dummy, Bono. I got my -2 and my -6 backwards. Silly, silly, foolish Bono. I don't know, I can't math today. I guess there's just days when all of us can't math. It's a good thing we have whiteout. Here we go. So, this is the y, -2. This is the x, -6. So -2 equals -4 times -6 is -24, plus b, equal sign. I'm going to add 24 to both sides. I'm still not mathing. Negative times negative is positive. I have to subtract 24 from both sides? Well, actually makes it easier, but that's okay. 24 minus 24 is 0. Bring the b down. Equals -24, and -2 is -26. Wow, that was harder than it should have been. So, b equals -26. Put a little box around that. And now I know my m and my b. And I can come down here and answer the next question. Write the equation of the line using the above information and this y equals mx plus b. So here we go. Y equals mx plus b, y equals negative 4x plus negative 26. Oh yeah, you can't do this double sign thing. Here we go. Y equals negative 4x minus 26. Keep change kind of thing. Here we go. That doesn't look too bad. We good. Puffy cloud of happiness, that's the equation or the function of this line. There we go. Now, let's write out the steps and get a little review going. How to blank, write an equation of a line of a linear function given 2 points. What are we doing here, Bono? Do you even know? How to, I don't even know why I put that big giant line there. How to use, I do know, use the slope formula and y equals mx plus b to write an equation of a linear function given 2 points. Yeah, I have to write smaller. Okay. Step 1, what did we do first? Calculate the slope of a line. So we're going to find the slope of the line from 2 points. Use the slope formula. Wait, no. So calculate the slope of the line from 2 points. Use the slope and the point to solve for the y-intercept. Step 3, use the slope and y-intercept into, all right, so plug the slope and y-intercept into the formula y equals mx plus b. Okay, so not too horrible. Let's do this. Write the linear function that passes through these 2 points. All right, in order to do this, remember, let's highlight some stuff. Let's highlight the second point and label everything. x1, y1, x2, y2. So here we go. x1 equals 5, y1 equals 3, x1 equals, x2 equals 4, y2 equals 5. So now I know what everything is. I'm going to write the formula, slope formula. Which is m equals x2, no, slope formula, y2 minus y1. Boy, Bono, you're just a goofus today, huh? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now I'm going to substitute. Remember, I'm going to highlight it to get the difference. So I'm going to do y minus y, so y2 minus y1, 5 minus 3, over x2 minus x1 to x1, 4 minus 5. Okay, 5 minus 3 is 2, 4 minus 5 is negative 1. 2 divided by negative 1 is negative 2. Okay, so now I know my slope. m equals -2. Puffy cloud of happiness. All right. Now, I have that. What else do I need? Well, I'm going to come way over here. I'm going to use this space over here because I just wrote too far to the right and I wrote too big. So, y equals mx plus b. I'm going to fill in what I know. I'm going to use this second point. Why? Because it's highlighted, and I might as well. So I'm going to use the y2 and the y1. So y2 equals 5. M is -2. X is 4. And I don't know b. I got to find b, plus b. All right, so I'm using this point. That's why it's highlighted. I'm checking. Y is 5, x is 4. Y is 5, x is 4, slope is -2. Okay, so 5 equals -2 times 4 is -8, plus b. Add 8 to both sides. 5 plus 8 is 13, equals b. Ha-ha. That's very important information. There we go. I have 13 as b. I have m as 2. Back over here. Need space. Y equals mx plus b. Y equals -2x plus 13. Ha, I've got an equation. There it is. I used a lot of space, but there it is. Okay, let's try again, Bono. Try not to use so much space. You try this problem yourself, and then come back and we'll go over it together. I hope you're back. So let's label things. Here we go. x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so first we're going to write that into the slope formula. So slope formula first. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, the slope formula, m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to do -4 minus 2 over -5 minus -2. Okay, -2 minus -2, keep change. -2 plus -2 over, keep change, -5 plus 2. Plus -4 over -5 plus 2, -3. Negative divided by a negative, I get positive m equals 4 over 3. I would use a calculator if I were you to do that. So that's the slope. Now, again, I'm going to use this point in my formula to find b. So y equals mx plus b. I'm going to use this point. So my y and my x, here's y, -4, equals m 4 over 3 times x. What is x? X is -5. Okay, 4 times, plus b. Don't forget things, Bono. So, why do I feel like I did this wrong? Because this is a fraction and it's not supposed to be, you big dummy. 4 minus 2. I know what I did wrong. This is supposed to be -4 minus 2. See, you guys were going to let me go so far without remembering anything. I knew this wasn't a fraction. See, big stupid dummy head, Bono. Well, that's fine. This has got to be. Get it together, Bono. Negative 4 minus 2. Negative 4 minus 2. Negative 4 plus negative 2 is negative 6. Negative 6 divided by 3 is just regular old 2. This is supposed to be a 2. See, I should do all my problems ahead of time and stop being like the Queen of Whiteout today. So, that's better. There we go. Negative 4 equals 2 times negative 5 is negative 10 plus b. Add 10 to both sides. Negative 4 plus 10 is 6 equals b. So that's another thing that I needed. There we go. So now I know m is 2 and b is 6. Wow. And last things last. Rewrite that. Y equals mx plus b. Fill in m and b. M is 2x plus 6. Ha, there we go. That's my answer. Wow, that took way too much and too much whiteout. Okay, sorry about that. Let's take a look at the rest of the problems. There's 3 more problems. You guys should be doing those problems on your own. Remember, do it in chunks. Here we go. Highlight one of your points. Label everything. X1, Y1, X2, Y2, and you're going to do it in pieces. First you find the slope, then you find the y-intercept, then you get the equation. All right, give yourself some time and get her done. Okay.
At this time, 7th graders, please.
We'll go over this when we come back. Bye.